lot about new users, right? Showing us a lot about new users. So now, right, now we're looking at all traffic. Now we're not just looking at users, we're looking at all traffic. All right, so pretty much the same, same type of data, but just a little bit more because now we're showing new users and returning users. Now, also, we got to keep in mind that just because they're a returning user doesn't mean a returning user can easily just call the phone. They don't have to, go to the website anymore for now, because eventually we'll be pushing all sales through websites, so they have no choice. So these numbers will be a little bit more accurate, but right now we take card payments, we take PayPal, so they have the option to pay us over the phone by us sending them particular information, and then they just paying the invoice or whatever we send them. So yeah, this information is pretty much the same, right? So now you can go to the engagement section. So the engagement section is giving me, just a bigger chart on what we were seeing earlier about the average engagement rate. It's breaking it down, engaged sessions per user, average engagement time per session. So it's giving me a little bit more detail, right? And then it's breaking it down by day. So by day, it's giving me an average of how long people are on the phone, right? So that's some great information as well. And now it's showing me views, event count. So how much views did my website, my content get? Events, how much events was going on? It's showing us event count, so the page views. So that's how many times people clicked on the website, but also viewed it. And then it's counting the same individual. I mean, this one person could have viewed the site multiple times. How many first visits, right? Session start, user engagement, right? Now it's showing me views by page, which is my most viewed page. So home page is definitely the most viewed. And then we got the book session page, and then the studios page, right? Pricing. Click into that a little bit more. So yeah, this is some pretty vital information, guys. All right, so this is pretty much the engagement section, right? So now let's go to the monetization section. So as you see, we don't have any monetization data, and that's only because we're not set up properly. All right, so as you see, this is definitely perfect for e-commerce industries. Now, we're not an e-commerce industry, but at the same time, we can sell products, right? We can sell products, through the website. So, but technically, this isn't set up for us. But yeah, this is a great section. If you have an e-commerce platform that you want to track, this is great for that. We can get in our retention. So retention is key as well, because what's important, guys, is it's showing us new users, but also returning users. That's key. Retention is key in business. In order for a business to grow and have a healthy growth system, right? So when it comes to businesses, you spend all these advertising dollars, but at some point, let's say you spend $1 million in marketing and you acquire 50,000 customers through marketing. Well, how many times out of those 50,000 people, how many of these people are going to be returning customers? They're going to rebuy, right? Or if you have a subscription service, how many of them are going to stay subscribed, right? Like, what's the lifetime value of these customers? out of that percentage, how many of these people are going to be your word of mouth customers? They're so happy with the service, they're telling their friends and their family. Because eventually, your marketing budget, you shouldn't have to keep kicking out marketing dollars, right? To make money. Now, to grow, you will always need marketing. You will always need marketing. But at some point, if you cut off the marketing machine, you will be able to sustain with what you have if you was doing it right. So pretty much what we have here is out of the 518 users, now these are website visitors, these aren't buyers. We have 79 that returned. All right, so, as long as we have some type of return that is good, that is really, really good. But, this is definitely some key information, guys. Key information. It definitely has lifetime value. Like I said, we don't have everything set up to the T with this. So, it definitely shows there's some information we're missing out on that should be showing up. But for the most part, guys, this is key. All right, this is very, very key. It's showing you when your returning customers are pulling and popping back up. So that's very important. User attributes. So this is key. Now it's telling us a little bit more about the people that are visiting the website. All right, so out of the last 28 days, of course, 478% of them are in the United States, as they should. All right, now let's break it down because this is a recording studio in Atlanta, Georgia. So majority of our audience should be in Atlanta. All right, so let's see. So we have 114 of them that was coming from Atlanta. That's interesting, right? So what does this mean? Let's break this down, right? We can analyze this. So one of the things that I definitely am aware of is, we're doing a lot of email marketing. And the email list isn't just Atlanta. It's people from all around the United States, some international, all right, because the email list is filled with people that's been a client before, people that's been a client of the marketing section, people that's been a client of the university, people that are somehow, some way received the email or gave the email information up. So, and then also people that has also been a client, they moved. Then we have clients that have visited. They was just in town for a weekend and they did business. So, this traffic is coming from all over and it makes sense. But also it makes sense why majority of it is coming from Atlanta. So this is definitely key, right? Definitely key information. And then we can really see the information, by user. All right. So yeah, this is key, guys. You gotta know what your audience is. All right. What else? So this is showing us our audience. We can break it down. So we can break it down by platform, break it down by sessions, engaged sections, device type. So it's a lot of different ways you can break this down. All right. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's a strong overview. Now it's giving us tech, right? It's telling us what type of platform is a phone, iPhone, Android, Windows, Macintosh, like what type of platform were they on, what type of internet browser. So this is some very detailed information, guys. Screen resolution, it's not a lot of details. So that's it, guys. That's pretty much an overview of what Google Analytics can and will show you. All right. See you on the next one.